What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing the preview of the game between Manchester City and Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League. It's Champions League group stage match day 2. First Champions League game at the Etihad Stadium this season, and it is a cracker to start it off as well, with City taking on Dortmund. The game does go ahead in Manchester as well on Wednesday, 14th of September 2022, with an 8 PM BST kickoff time. But before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support my channel, then do subscribe. Plenty of Manchester City content to come throughout the season, so make sure you have subscribed if you want to stay up to date first and fast with all things Manchester City. Also, don't forget as well, social media links there in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, my email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, do leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video. 200 likes is the aim, and also don't forget as well to let me know your thoughts in the comments below, including your score and team prediction for this game. Lastly, this video is sponsored once more. It's a preview, which means it's brought to you by Betmate. Betmate are running another pot. It's the Wednesday 8 PM Champions League kickoff pot. It's a £6 entry fee worth £1,000. You can use code JSGC5 at sign up, and that will give you a £5 free bet. Lots of games to enjoy in this pot, including the FC Copenhagen v Sevilla, Manchester City v Borussia Dortmund, Chelsea v Salzburg, Juventus v Benfica, and Maccabi Haifa taking on PSG, and also Real Madrid at home against RB Leipzig. Details and everything, they're all in the description. So let's crack on with this video and let's speak about our opponents, the German giants, Borussia Dortmund. Formed 1909, playing their trade at the Signal Iduna Park, finished second, 8 points behind Bayern in first last season. Currently sitting in 4th place, 12 points, 4 wins, 2 losses. Did lose at the weekend against RB Leipzig away by 3-0. They were knocked out last season in the group stage. They will not want a repeat of that this season, and they did open up their campaign last midweek with a 3-0 home victory over FC Copenhagen. This, to Borussia Dortmund, is their most difficult game in the group, you would think so. They'll be looking at this and thinking this is a good opportunity to showcase just what we can do. Now, the two clubs last met each other back in 2021. It was the Champions League quarter-final stage. 2 pretty entertaining games. Manchester City winning at home in the first leg by 2-1. Just about, and then winning the away match in Germany by 2-1 as well. Now, in terms of Dortmund and what to expect from them, well, they're led by a manager called Edin Terzic. He's their manager. Don't know too much about him, but I'm expecting that Dortmund are going to play very much like how they normally play their trade. That's high tempo, moving the ball quickly, pressing high, being in our faces, and showing a lethal touch in front of goal. So, plenty of dangers in their team. Firstly, Jude Bellingham, main threat for me. Quick in the middle, good mover of the ball. He's good with his passing, good with his movement, and he's just an all-round nuisance as well, just like he was last time. So Manchester City need to be careful of him. Other threats, Marco Reus, expect him to start in attacking midfield. Could cause Manchester City some problems. Could see Giovanni Reina potentially even start in this game. He's the son of former Manchester City man Claudio. Julian Brandt as well, he could start on the left-hand side. I rate their fullback, Thomas Munier, going on the right back, and Rafael Guerreiro going at left back. 2 high-quality fullbacks there. The City need to keep quiet in this game, so trying to disrupt the build-up play and getting the ball to them and getting them into attacking areas needs to be limited for Man City to have a good defensive performance, in my opinion, from this game. Looking at the back, we're looking at players like Nicolas Soule. Could be seeing Nico Schlotterbeck starting alongside him. It could even be Mats Hummels as well. I'm not expecting Emre Can to start in this game. He didn't have the best of games against Manchester City last time we faced each other, so I don't think we're going to be seeing him, certainly not in this game. Torgan Hazard, he didn't start in their last game against RB Leipzig. I don't know if he's got an injury or something, but if he is fit and good to go, I imagine we'll be seeing Torgan Hazard as well. Now, Manchester City, what do we do? How do we play against this Borussia Dortmund team? Well, I feel like the best way to get around a high-pressing, quick-running team, and the best way to get around that is to make sure that our passing game is pinpoint accurate. So I feel like the key here, if he does start, is Ilkay Gundogan alongside Kevin De Bruyne, Rodri and Bernardo Silva, some of the best in the game there with their ball distribution and making accurate passes there. And that is, to me, Manchester City's main outlet into this game, to be able to keep Dortmund at bay, to allow us to play as much of a normal game as possible. And if we can do that, then I'm confident Man City can go out there and bag at least a couple of goals and go on to win this game. Now, Dortmund's big question is, how do they stop their former talesman Erling Haaland, who they did replace with Sebastian Haller? Speedy recoveries. He's recovering from cancer, which I think was spotted on a medical. So in the last game they went with Anthony Modeste up top, and it's just not the same for them. Man City have pinched Haaland. City look a lot stronger. Dortmund don't look anywhere near as strong, in my opinion. They've also got to deal with Phil Foden. Phil Foden loves playing against Dortmund. They struggled to deal with him last time out. He could be key here. As I've already mentioned, players like former Dortmund man Ilkay Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Rodri, these are players that are very good with their feet, which means we could see players even featuring like Julian Alvarez, Riyad Mahrez, Jack Grealish, again, other players that are very good with their feet, distribution and moving that ball an accurate percentage for Manchester City. Now, in terms of team news for Manchester City, we are going to be missing more than likely 3 players from this game. Aymeric Laporte is going to be the first player out injured, and I'm not expecting to see John Stones or Kyle Walker before the international break as well. Everyone else looks like they are good to go. So I'm going to pop up my team prediction now for you guys. I'm going for Ederson to start in goal, Cancelo at right back, and I'm going for Nathan Ake to get the nod. He normally does in the Champions League games. So I'm going for Cancelo at right back and Nathan Ake at left back. I'm going for Manuel Akanji, played so well in our last game against Sevilla. I'm going for him and Ruben Diaz to start at the back for Man City, and it allows Ake then to go at left back. Would you risk Sergio Gomez? That is the question. I've got no problem if we do. Again, he's another player that's good with his distribution, good with his feet, and knows what he's doing. So yeah, I've got no problem if Gomez does start in this game. Midfield of Rodri, De Bruyne and Gundogan. I'm going for Bernardo Silva out on the right, Phil Foden on the left, and Erling Haaland up top for Manchester City. And that to me is enough for Man City to get the job done here. We have got options like Sergio Gomez, Kalvin Phillips, Riyad Mahrez, Jack Grealish, Julian Alvarez. These are all options on the bench. Rico Lewis, Joshua Wilson-Esbrand as well. Also got Ortega, the backup goalkeeper too, for an option if anything is to happen to Ederson for this game. Now, Manchester City didn't play at the weekend due to the Queen passing away, and as a mark of respect, football was postponed. So we have had a longer break here. We would have been playing against Tottenham Hotspur, kind of disrupted our momentum ever so slightly as City were really starting to get through the gears. I'm always grateful for a little break for the players, so hopefully fresh, still sharp and good to go, and it's not disrupted us too much. And of course, playing our phased game, which is first 10-15 minutes looking for that goal. If we get that first goal, keep pushing, get that second goal. If we get that second goal, keep pushing, get that third goal, and try and get this game shored up as quickly as possible. Now, in terms of a score prediction for this game, I'm going to go for 4-1 Manchester City to follow up our 4-0 away win against Sevilla last midweek with another 4 goals. I can see Borussia Dortmund scoring at least 1 in this game. I wouldn't rule out a potential goal fest and seeing 6 or 7 goals, like a 3-2 or a 4-3 or a 5-3 or something crazy like that. Neither team's best assets here are defending, so I'm going for 4-1 Manchester City. In terms of betting tips, I think it's going to be both teams to score. I'm going for Erling Haaland anytime, Marco Reus anytime as well, over 2.5 cards for Borussia Dortmund, and I'm also backing Phil Foden as the first goal scorer for this game. You could stick a safer bet on there and go for Foden anytime. His record v Dortmund over the last couple of times has been very good, so that would be a safe and sensible bet. But do wait until the teams have been announced before placing any bets, because you don't want rotation to catch you out. Now, for my sponsor, Betmate, always entertaining running their pot, by where I can just select 2 players from any given team for a game. So I've selected a couple of Manchester City players, but yeah, we've got 6 games going, so I've got 12 teams to pick from. So I've gone for Donnarumma in goal for PSG. They're playing away at Maccabi Haifa. My defence, I've gone for Carvajal of Real Madrid taking on Leipzig at home, and Bonucci playing for Juventus taking on Benfica at home. My midfield, I'm going for Kevin De Bruyne of Manchester City for this game against Dortmund, and Jude Bellingham, of course, of Dortmund taking on Manchester City. Up top, I've got vice-captain Erling Haaland, and I've also got Mbappe for PSG, my captain for this team. On the bench, I've got Perrin of Juventus, along with Guerrero of Dortmund, Thomas Delaney of Sevilla, who are away at Copenhagen, and also Karim Benzema as well. The only game I've not chosen anyone from is the Chelsea v Salzburg game, and at the time we recorded this video, the Rangers-Napoli rearranged game that's been put onto the Wednesday wasn't on Betmate, but it might be on there at some point later, so do keep your eyes peeled for that one. But the pot this week is worth £1,000, paying out for the top 30 players as well, so big money to be won. Fourth place would win £60, third place would win £80, second place wins a whopping £143, and first place wins £282. If you top the pot, you win £282, which is incredible. £6 entry fee. It's you can get a £5 free bet on sign up if you use my code JSGC5. All details and links are in the description. Betmate, so the link if you want to go and download the Betmate app is in the description as well. I've got my QR code on the screen too if you want to go and use the QR code. Teams can be altered up to 5 minutes before kickoff, so do remember to check your Betmate and don't let any rotation catch you guys out. Teams are announced roughly around an hour before kickoff. If you are going to gamble, do remember to gamble responsibly, and when the fun stops, stop. So let's go. No watch along, unfortunately, for this game. Why? Because I'm going to be at the Etihad for this one. If you do see me, do pop over and say hello. I do like meeting you guys. There will be a vlog out Wednesday night, more likely to be around Thursday morning, probably around midnight-ish time for you guys to look forward to. It's going to be a late one, but of course you've got a good, 24, 48 hours before my next video after that for you guys to check out and look forward to. So I'll see you guys for that one. It's nice to have football back once more, isn't it? When it's taken away from us, I really do miss it. The Wolves game is going to be going ahead, so I will see you guys later in the week for the build up to that as well. So vamos, let's do it. Let's see if we can beat Borussia Dortmund here. A nice challenging game, and it's nice for football to be back under the lights at night at the Etihad Stadium. Can't beat European nights, in my opinion. Two brilliant teams, English champions taking on second place of last year in Borussia Dortmund. Let's see what happens. Going to be an entertaining one. So I'll see you guys all again very soon. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you would. That would be much appreciated. Plenty more Manchester City and plenty more football content to come on the reg for you guys to enjoy. Also, don't forget as well, social media links. They're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, my email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, do leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video. 200 likes is the aim. Do let me know your thoughts on what you make of this video in the comments below, including leaving your score and team prediction for this game. And also don't forget to go and check out today's video sponsor, Betmate. Details, links and everything, they're all in the description, including that big £1,000 pot for you guys to look forward to on another busy European midweek Wednesday. So I'll see you guys again real soon. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.